What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're gonna be working on this quad. It's a Mongoose 90 Sport Quad. Kid's ATV. Customer came in for some work. I'm gonna get it running. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the carburetor, change the oil, put in the spark plug, and then hopefully it runs. Overall, it's not too bad of a bike. I am gonna go ahead and change the bars, change this brake master cylinder, and put in some new steering bushings because those are gone. I also need some new battery, but for right now I'm gonna go ahead and take it outside, give it a quick pressure wash before we start turning on the carburetor and seeing if this thing runs. Alright, now that it's washed, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the carb. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking apart the intake so we can get to the carb. Alright, took apart the carburetor. Carburetor looks good. I'm gonna just go ahead and spray carburetor cleaner and compress air, and then put it back together. As you can see, you got the carburetor back on. Went and pick up a new spark plug, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in and turn on the bike so we can change the oil, and then I'm gonna move on to changing the chain and making a custom bracket for the lights that are gonna go up here. And after that, I'll probably change the bars and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the new spark plug, turn it on, and change the oil. Alright, just changed the oil. As you can see, definitely needed an oil change. The bolt is down here. The bolt's this one. It's a 17 millimeter on the left side. Screw that, let it drain. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and fill it on this side. It's a little dipstick. It should be around like halfway. So it should be like around a quart. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill it and then check the level. Alright, just added some oil. It's halfway. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and check the level. This is the oil I use. I use diesel oil just because it lasts a little longer. And I have good luck with this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it and then change the chain and do a couple other things. As you can see, throw on the new chain. Here's the old one. It was definitely due for a new chain. Got that on nice and tight. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on this cover for the chain, and then I'm gonna move on to the steering bushings. As you can see, I took apart the light cover. As you can see in the back, I put in the new steering bushing. So now the steering is all nice and tight. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on, and when you have the other parts to come in, this quad is almost ready. Alright, before we put this back together, I'm gonna go ahead and mount up these lights, because I'm gonna need to make a little bracket and weld it. It's gonna be looking something like that on both sides. I got 2 LED lights. I'm gonna make this little bracket work right here. I'm gonna cut it and weld it on and drill a hole so we can mount up the lights. Alright, just made these 2 brackets for the LED mounts. I'm gonna go ahead and weld them on. Alright, just wired up the new lights. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and swap these bars. I got in the new ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap these bars. And look, I'm gonna swap out the brake master cylinder and then the grips.